in talking about Sun Ra, right? I have to first talk about when I entered Sun Ra's zone to his sphere of awareness, I should probably say, to correctly talk about him, because that's what he had. He had a field, a magnetic field, and when you were around him, you were certainly in his world. You had to forget whatever world you were in, and welcome to the world of Sun Ra.
And I had all my little cassettes, my Nancy Wilson and stuff. He said, "You listen to that Earth music? Play this. You got your part?" And then it's like, I know Sun Ra will always wake up around dawn, and he'd be ready to go. And he dropped me and John Gilmore off at the rehearsal spot, and he went to take care of some business. Mm-hmm. So I think in about 20 minutes went by, I played everything I knew. And John, he's warming up on his mouthpiece. He ain't even got the thing in the horn. Right. So I go get some bread and coffee and come back. And then he starts playing these long tones and working his way up to these like Scriabin violin lines and stuff. Then Sun Ra would come back and we rehearsed till 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. And that's where I got my fire.
So I got on the phone and I called Sun Ra one day. I said, "Hello, Mr. Ra. I understand you're looking for a French horn player." Sun Ra said, "I don't know who told you that. I'm not looking for a French horn player." So I said, "Okay, well, the last guy was there." He said, "Hey, the last guy left. When he left, I rearranged all of my music to not include the French horn." So at that point, I was ready to hang up the phone. He said,
without the ethereal quality of her voice. She just had a presence. And one of the things that everybody in the band mentions is her smile. And here's a picture of said smile.
I'm skeptical of taking me to Europe because he figured out they're not going to let me back in.
Oh, so you play French horn? I said, "Yeah." He said, "Okay." He went over to the piano and he started playing. He said, "Play with me." I took up my horn and I started playing a couple notes, 3, 4 notes. After we played about 5 minutes, I see all of these band members coming down the stairs with stacks of music like this, because they know whenever Sun Ra rehearsed and played the piano, it was time for the rehearsal.
Absolutely critical to how we understand how we live in the world today. And Pat Patrick and Sun Ra knew that very well. And so did Amiri Baraka. So thank you so much for that question.
I cannot start in 1977. I'm sorry, because there were too many intersections. So I'm going to start from my arrival on the planet.
Set such a high level, and I really, I listened and I learned so much from this man, and I really embraced his idea about always, that I wanted to hear the impossible, okay? I want to hear the impossible, that's possible, okay? I want to hear the impossible, that's possible. He would always say, "Craig, that's possible. When you going to come with me with something impossible?"